The power of words. Transform your reality. Have you ever stopped to think about the power of the words you speak every day? Not just the words you say out loud to others, but the words you say to yourself in the quiet of your own heart. The truth is, our words have incredible power. They have the power to build us up or tear us down, to create or to destroy, to heal or to harm. Over the years, on this show, I have sat down with thousands of people, from everyday folks to celebrities and world leaders, and one of the most consistent things I've learned is this: the words we use matter. They shape our thoughts, our beliefs, and ultimately, our reality. So, if you're ready to transform your life, it's time to start paying attention to the words you're using. In this journey we're about to embark on together, we're going to explore the profound impact of our words and discover how we can harness their power to create positive change in our lives and the lives of those around us. Get ready to embrace the transformative power of your words. No name-calling or self-criticism. Let's start by looking in the mirror. What do you see? Do you see someone worthy of love and respect, or do you see someone who's not good enough, smart enough, or thin enough? So many of us are trapped in a cycle of negative self-talk, constantly putting ourselves down with harsh words and criticism. We tell ourselves we're failures, we're not lovable, we'll never amount to anything. But here's the thing, those words are poison. They chip away at our self-esteem, erode our confidence, and prevent us from living our best lives. The beautiful truth is this: you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Those aren't just pretty words in a book, they are the absolute truth. You are a unique and precious creation, and you deserve to be treated as such. That starts with the way you talk to yourself. Instead of focusing on your flaws, celebrate your strengths. Instead of dwelling on your mistakes, learn from them and move forward. I know this is easier said than done. We all have those negative voices in our heads, but I want you to challenge those voices. When you hear yourself saying something negative, stop and ask yourself, would I say this to my best friend? If the answer is no, then don't say it to yourself. Remember, you are your own worst critic. Be kind to yourself, be patient with yourself, and most importantly, be loving to yourself. You deserve it. Stop all self-deprecation. Now that we've talked about the importance of speaking kindly to ourselves, let's talk about how we talk about ourselves to others. How many times have you put yourself down in front of other people? Maybe you've brushed off a compliment saying, "Oh, it was nothing," or downplayed your accomplishments saying it was just luck. We often engage in self-deprecating humor, thinking it makes us more relatable or likable. But the truth is, when we constantly put ourselves down, we're sending a message to ourselves and everyone around us that we don't believe in our own worth. Here's the thing, your words have power. When you constantly belittle yourself, you're diminishing your own light. You're telling the world that you're not worthy of their attention, their respect, or their love, and that's simply not true. Instead of putting yourself down, try lifting yourself up. Embrace your accomplishments. Celebrate your victories, big and small. Share your talents and gifts with the world. When you speak highly of yourself, you're not being arrogant or boastful, you're simply acknowledging your own worth. And when you recognize your own worth, you give others permission to do the same. Remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and admiration. Don't be afraid to let the world see your brilliance. Resist gossiping and speaking ill of others. We've talked about the importance of speaking kindly to ourselves and speaking well of ourselves to others. Now let's talk about how we speak about others. Gossip, negativity, and judgment. These are things that can easily creep into our conversations. It might start with a harmless comment or a juicy piece of gossip, but before we know it, we're caught in a web of negativity. But here's the thing about gossip, it's toxic. It spreads like wildfire, leaving a trail of hurt and destruction in its wake. When we engage in gossip, we're not only hurting the person we're talking about, but we're also hurting ourselves. Every time we speak negatively about someone else, we're lowering our own vibration, we're putting negative energy out into the world, and that negativity will inevitably come back to us. Instead of gossiping, try speaking words of kindness and encouragement. Instead of judging, try understanding. Instead of tearing others down, try lifting them up. Remember, our words have the power to heal or to harm. Let's choose to use them to heal, to inspire, and to spread love. Chapter 4. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem to radiate negativity? They're constantly complaining, criticizing, and finding fault with everything and everyone around them. Being around such negativity can be draining. It can bring down our own mood and make us feel stressed, anxious, and pessimistic. That's why it's so important to be mindful of the negativity we allow into our lives. Just like we need to be mindful of the food we eat to nourish our bodies, we need to be mindful of the words we consume to nourish our minds and spirits. Think of it as going on a negativity diet. Just like you would cut out junk food from your diet to improve your physical health, you can cut out negative words and thoughts to improve your mental and emotional well-being. Start by becoming aware of your own negativity. Pay attention to the words you use, the thoughts you think, and the stories you tell yourself. Are they mostly positive or mostly negative? Once you're aware of your own negativity, you can start to challenge it. When you catch yourself thinking or saying something negative, stop and ask yourself, is this true? Is this helpful? Is this kind? If the answer is no, then let it go. Replace those negative thoughts with positive ones. Focus on the good, the beautiful, and the true. Chapter 5. Now that we've talked about reducing negativity, let's talk about increasing positivity. Just as negative words can bring us down, positive words have the power to lift us up. They can inspire us, motivate us, and give us hope. Think about a time when someone said something kind or encouraging to you. How did it make you feel? Probably pretty good, right? Words of affirmation, appreciation, and gratitude have an incredible impact on our hearts and minds. They make us feel seen, valued, and loved. That's why it's so important to make a conscious effort to use more positive words in our daily lives. Compliment your loved ones. Express gratitude to those who have helped you. Offer words of encouragement to those who are struggling. Even small gestures of kindness can make a big difference. A simple thank you, a genuine compliment, or a heartfelt "I appreciate you" can brighten someone's day and create a ripple effect of positivity. Remember, words are powerful. Let's use them to spread joy, kindness, and love. Chapter 6. We've talked about the importance of speaking kindly to ourselves, speaking well of ourselves and others, and surrounding ourselves with positive words. But what about the negative influences in our lives? We are all shaped by the people we surround ourselves with. If we're constantly around negative people who complain, criticize, and gossip, it's only natural that their negativity will rub off on us. On the other hand, if we surround ourselves with positive, uplifting people who inspire us to be our best selves, their positivity will also rub off on us. Think about the people you spend the most time with. Do they lift you up or bring you down? Do they inspire you to be a better person, or do they drain your energy? If you find that you're surrounded by negative influences, it might be time to make some changes. This doesn't mean you have to cut people out of your life completely, but it does mean setting boundaries and protecting your energy. You can choose to limit your exposure to negative people, or you can choose to engage with them in a way that doesn't drain you. For example, you could try shifting the conversation to a more positive topic, or you could simply excuse yourself from the conversation if it starts to feel too negative. Chapter 7. In addition to being mindful of the people we surround ourselves with, it's also important to be mindful of the words we allow into our minds and hearts. Just as negative words can bring us down, positive words have the power to uplift us, inspire us, and give us hope. Think about the books you read, the music you listen to, the movies you watch, and the social media feeds you scroll through. Are they filled with positive, uplifting messages, or are they filled with negativity, drama, and despair? If you find that you're constantly bombarded with negative messages, it's time to make a change. Start by unfollowing or muting accounts that consistently post negative content. Replace those accounts with ones that inspire you, motivate you, and make you feel good. The same goes for the books you read, the music you listen to, and the movies you watch. Choose content that uplifts your spirit and nourishes your soul. Remember, your mind is a sacred space. Protect it from negativity and fill it with positive, life-affirming words. The power of words is truly remarkable. They have the ability to shape our thoughts, beliefs, and actions, ultimately shaping the reality we experience. By understanding and harnessing this power, we can transform our lives and the lives of those around us. Remember, your words are a gift. Use them wisely. Use them to uplift, to inspire, and to spread love. Use them to create the life you desire, and the world you want to live in. The journey of transformation starts with a single word. What will your word be?